Hey guys, welcome back to channel Sturge here, and we're back on the Town Hall 11 for the Town Hall 11 Let's Play. Right now we have 4 of the 5 builders that we have to get going, and we have to get a bunch of loot to actually get those builders going. So we're continuing to use the GW attack strategy alongside of the Ice Wizards. And if you saw the title of the video, we obviously are going to be giving away a bunch of gifts using the Santa spell that is in the game for a limited time, the Santa surprise spell. I have one spell in my army camp that I'm going to be using on every single attack that I will be doing, just giving them out to people as I take their loot. I'm basically giving them a bunch of presents that look pretty cool on their base. We're not going to start off today's video with a bunch of upgrades. We're going to head on to a couple of attacks using the GW attack strategy, since we need to get a bunch of loot, basically filling up our gold and elixir storages to get the rest of the 4 builders upgrading. So let's head on to the attacks, and I'll come back once we find a decent base to attack. And our first raid of the day is against this dead Town Hall 11 with 10,000 dark elixir. We don't have the king up at the moment, but I think we will gem him by the end of the video. And before we start the attack, we got to give them their presents. So we're going to drop the Santa spell towards the right of their new Christmas tree. They are inactive right now, but I think when they come back they'll definitely see these presents, and we put about 5 of them around their tree, which looks pretty cool around there. Now to start the actual attack, we're going to go from the top because the eagle is still up and running. So we'll drop the queen charge at the top left, and also while breaking into the base immediately to help her get over towards that eagle artillery. We're also going to raid trap as she is getting a bunch of damage from those defenses attacking her there. We don't have a baby dragon to drop, but we will drop another few of these wall breakers to break into that compartment, see if she does actually head over towards that archer tower and take out the defenses in this compartment. And it looks like she will make her way up towards the top of the base. We don't have the king to create a little bit of the funnel, so we're gonna have to drop the giants on the right side here. We don't have any more wall breakers either, which is fine. We'll use the wall breaker or the log launcher for the rest of the funnel. We're gonna get pretty close to the eagle. She is actually going around the eagle, which is basically spending us all of our time that we have on this raid. She's only getting targeted by the expo, so she'll go back up to full health. So we're gonna start the main push over on the right side, dropping the giants, the log launcher, the warden, a bunch of our wizards to take down the collectors, and the ice wizards to take down the defenses alongside of those guys. We're going to heal everything back up because it did actually get hit by a couple shots of that eagle artillery, poisoning the enemy queen, and the log launcher will break open a bunch of those compartments. We're going to jump everything in towards the bottom, and also raging everything through using the warden's ability through that bomb tower and the wizard tower there as well. We have the log launcher coming out here in a couple of seconds, the queen breaking through the wall at the top of the base. We still have a couple of wizards to drop around the left side of the base. We'll wait for them to go down here. We still have a couple of freezes to drop as well, but we don't really need to use them because it's a dead Town Hall 11, and we still have a few defenses left, but not too many that will take down our army here. We'll drop the 1 freeze on there, dropping a couple of cleanup troops towards the bottom, and dropping the 2nd freeze here with the last ice wizard to take down that last defense. We have a Tesla at the top that will actually go down to the ice wizards, and we'll get this first 3-star of the day, almost getting 1 million of each and 10,000 dark elixir that we'll use on the king later in the video. We're going to do a couple more attacks, getting even more loot, and also giving a bunch more people a bunch of presents around their base. And we got another raid here, Town Hall 11, once again another dead one with almost 1 million gold on the base. We'll see if we have any new Christmas trees. We have one on the right side, one on the top left. So I guess we're going to drop the spell, the Santa spell, on the right side of the base, right around the Christmas tree there towards the right of it. We'll see where the presents drop, and then we'll head on to the rest of the attack. And they kind of drop over on the corner all the way to the right there. That's kind of weird. We'll drop the queen over on the right side, just around the presents here. And we'll try to take down the enemy queen, the king, and the warden. We don't have a baby dragon, which I probably should add it to the army here. Or break in to the base here. And also drop in a wizard to make sure the queen heads in towards this compartment here. I probably should have waited on the wall break because she is going to go towards the left here as she breaks through that archer tower there. We'll see if we can wall break in it, and we can't, but I think she will eventually go up towards the king and the queen, so we'll drop the raid spell there. And I don't think we need to drop a poison spell for the enemy clan castle because I don't think there is any. We'll see here in a couple of seconds. The queen is going to get targeted, or the healers are going to get targeted by the air defense, which is not good. We'll drop a freeze on that, and we'll drop the king on the left here with a bunch of the wizards, the giants towards the bottom. We're going to speed through this attack here as those healers are getting hit by the air defense there. We'll break into the base there, and yeah, basically all the healers are going to go down to that air defense, which is kind of unfortunate, but that is perfectly fine, I guess. We'll just have to work around losing all of those healers. We have a jump spell that we're going to probably use towards the right here, and we'll drop the poison for the enemy queen to slow our attack down and to allow for the king, or the queen, to stay up a little bit longer. Going to use the warden ability, and we have a heal spell we'll drop on the left side to get the king up just a tiny bit, see if he does stay up a little bit longer here. And we have a bunch more spells and stuff that we can drop, and we don't have any more cleanup to drop on the left side here or even the right, so we still have a bunch of loot that we still have to collect around the base. We'll drop a race spell, which I kind of forgot that to use on the beginning portion of the attack. We also have a free spell to use, but I don't really think we need it because we still have a ton of giants and wizards towards the top with that warden, and even those two ice golems working around those defenses, taking all of them down. The rest of the defenses are towards the top compartment here, and we'll just freeze everything because we still have that available, freezing that wizard tower to keep up these giants a little bit longer. 30 seconds left, and we have really nothing else to clean up. The collectors on the left side here will drop. We'll wait for the king to take it down, I guess. We'll see how much loot we'll get in the final 15 seconds of this raid. 2 collectors to go. I think he will be able to take it down in time and even get the 3-star on this base. And yeah, we will get the 3-star on this base. Kind of surprising we got that 3-star. I thought we were going to run out of time, but we got over 1 million gold on this base, almost getting 900,000 elixir on this raid. We're going to head on to do a couple more attacks off camera to get even more loot, and then I'll come back and do a bunch of upgrades once we have full storages. And after about 30 minutes of farming, we have 10 million gold and almost 10 million elixir. We're about 500,000 off from maxing out our storage for the elixir side. But now we're going to do a bunch of upgrades around the base, and we're going to start with the gold upgrades. We have 2 that we're going to be doing in today's video. The first one is getting the X-Bow up to par with the other ones at a 3.4 million gold cost and a 5-day time for this here, going up to the same level as the other 3 X-Bows. We still have 6 million gold, and we're going to upgrade the 3rd air defense up to level 9, 5.1 million gold, and a 7.5-day time for that there. Not too bad. We'll move that over to the max side of the base. We still have a little bit of gold, but I am going to save that for the next episode. We have 3 upgrades left to do. We actually 4 upgrades left to do if we ever to the lab. Gotta get something going in here. And we're going to be upgrading the dragons up to level 6 at 5.95 million elixir and almost a 7-day time. We'll let that run for the entirety of that upgrade. We're going to head over to the clan castle for the treasury, collect all of that. We have a couple of upgrades still to do. Using our elixir up to 6.7 million. We're going to head down to this dark elixir drill and upgrade this up to level 8, which I think is max level for Town Hall 11. I'm not too sure, but if we have another level, we'll obviously upgrade it once again. 2.55 million elixir and a 3-day time for that there. We actually are up to 4.6 million gold. So why don't we upgrade a couple of walls using the gold we got from the treasury here. They are pretty cheap now that they got reduced in cost. We'll upgrade that there. And we also have some wall rings, so why don't we spend that as well. Upgrading a bunch of walls in every single one of the episodes for this Town Hall 11 Let's Play. And that is the end of the wall upgrades. I'm not too sure how many walls we did. You can probably count how many walls we did throughout that little section of the upgrades there. 2 builders left. We have almost full dark elixir and only 1 hero to upgrade using that dark elixir, which is the king. We're going to upgrade him up to the next level, up to level 46. 98,000 dark elixir and a 5.5-day time will let him run through that final 5 levels for every single one, basically until we have another book of heroes, which I think we are going to get soon because we're getting about halfway through the season pass. At the end of it, we get another book of heroes, so we're gonna get that going eventually. On the base, we have one more builder, and it is on the Warden, upgrading him up to level 13. We are missing out on a little bit of elixir, so we'll head over to the season pass here, and we'll collect some of the elixir, and we have 500,000 here that we'll collect there into our storages. And now we can upgrade the Warden. The final upgrade of the day, 4.25 million elixir and a 3-day time there. All 5 builders and the laboratory upgrading in today's video. I will continue to use the Santa spell throughout the entirety of the rest of the event. I think there's about 16 days left in the event, and yes, 16 days, 5 hours left in the event. I'll continue to use it, giving a bunch of people their presents underneath their trees for the next 16 days. But that is going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did want to see some more Channel 11 content on my channel, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.